Hello. Match analysis on the Newcastle Chelsea game. As I'm talking now, the scoreline is 2-1 Newcastle, 85th minute. Mourinho has made some substitutions, bringing on Ramirez and William. Um, and Ramirez has paid dividends. He just scored a goal out of nothing when Chelsea were 2-0 down to make it 2-1. So right now, the pressure is really building, and to be honest with you, since the turn of the half, the whole second half has more or less been played in, barring the goal, of course, has been played in Newcastle side of the pitch. They've been under constant threat, and they've just scored 2-2. William free kick. It looks like Ramirez basically distracted the goalkeeper, and it's gone in 2-2. Um, I don't Chelsea are a strong team, you know. They haven't played well. First half they were poor. Newcastle were so strong, you know, um, chasing down, breaking up their play, not letting them get in behind. I mean, more or less Hazard and Oscar have been anonymous all game. And Chelsea have really struggled. But as soon as they went 2-0 down, they've been all over the Newcastle, like I said, playing the football on their side of the pitch, and it's a difficult one because Newcastle. You look at their stadium, it's big time. So many fans in there. Every time they get the ball, every time they make a tackle, anytime they make a correct pass, the fans are cheering. You know, it's not even like they've scored a goal, but the fans are cheering like they've scored a goal. They've given a debut to a left back, Bamboo, I think his name is. He's kept Pedro quiet all game. On the other side, their right back. I'm not sure who's playing on the right back position, but Hazard has been quiet. Sissoko on that side of the pitch, he hasn't really done anything wrong, but he's kept Hazard and them quiet. So you know he's done his job basically. Um, right now, it looks like it's going to end 2-2, but Chelsea are pushing to steal the game. And if they get that chance and do steal the game, I think that would be unfair on Newcastle because they have really worked hard. And, Chelsea haven't. They've only come alive in this second half. Um, the problem at the moment with Chelsea is there's no one in that team that wants to take responsibility. Even for the first goal, Ioze scored in the first half. At the end of the first half, the ball was a free kick. The ball flew over Kurt Zuma's head, um, and it was like Kurt Zuma was looking for John Terry to say it's mine and clear it. He wasn't ready to take responsibility um, for that free kick and say, yeah, that's mine. I'm headering it. I'm clearing it. Everyone else, get out of the way. No, he let it sail over his head, looked over his shoulder to say, "Oh, John, have you got that? John is on the bench, mate. He's nowhere to be seen. It's your time. You take responsibility for it." Other than that, though, he's played well, so you can't say much about that. But I think if I was gonna name a man of the match, I would say Mbemba has done really well for Newcastle at the back. So has Colaccini. They've looked really solid, both of them. But basically they've just gone about their jobs. But no one has really stood out. I can't think of anyone that's really stood out. If I was gonna name a man of the match, I would, I know it's a bit like sitting on the fence a bit, but I'd have to name the whole Newcastle team because they have really worked as a team. You know, um, but Mourinho has issues. Instead of him to start like Falcao, I know Falcao he hasn't been firing on all cylinders since he was at Man U, but he's come here, you know, when he come to this country, he's world class. Everyone was so excited. Even if you didn't support Man U, you was excited that a player like Falcao is coming to the Premier League, and basically he's third choice. I don't know whether he started Lock Remy today because they're playing Newcastle and this is ex club. So I was thinking, ex players go against their ex clubs, but should have started Falcao. Definitely. You know, Hazard, I don't even know how he won Player of the Season last season. You know, the kid, he's a good player, man, but he needs to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility. When your team is in a hole like this, you have to pop out and say, yeah, I'm the star. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna carry this team over the finish line. But he can't. He's not. And and when things don't go well for him, then he starts moaning that referee, why aren't you protecting me? Blah blah blah. Which is just nonsense. Just get on with it, man. But anyway, yep. Newcastle look to be making a substitution. Who are they taking off? Taking off Sissoko and bringing on De Jong. I don't know whether he's a midfielder, striker, playmaker. I don't really know what role he plays in the team. But Newcastle are really lacking a striker. I mean, Mitrovic has had a good game. Hold up play was excellent. Tracking back was excellent. But they don't look like there's any goals in him. I don't know whether the service into him is poor, but to be honest, don't look like he don't look like a 20 goal a season goal scorer. And that's what this team needs. They need strikers, you know. But in saying that, I think both teams need strikers, Chelsea and Newcastle on a whole. I mean, you look at the goal scorers in the game, and they're all midfielders. Well, Iose, but he's a potential. To me, he's not the finished article by far. I mean, last season he scored 6 goals, something around that figure, and this season you can't really see him going over 10, can you? So it is what it is. 4 minutes added time, 92 seconds, 92 minutes played. Sorry, 2-2. I think it's gonna finish like that. And on the balance of play, first half and second half, even though I feel if Newcastle had have won this game, it would not have been unfair. A draw seems like a fair result, to be honest. You know. Thank you for listening.